Hey guys. Just gonna take a couple screenshots real quick because it's really pretty up here this time of day. Figured we'd have V come up to Old Lady Hill, which is what it's what me and Sauce called it. When we would refer to it as Old Lady Hill. Figure this was the place to start Veronica's day today. Okay, technically we started the day repairing the car because it was in a egregious state of disrepair. But figured she'd come up here, have a little think before chapter, kinda get her thoughts together. The only person, aside from technically Dorian, who and Gareth, who we have no idea what their choice is Riley, and that is giving Veronica a lot of anxiety. Because Veronica had no idea what anyone's choice was gonna be. After Lane told her. That, what was gonna happen today. She had no idea. And so, we know some of the choices. We know what Lottie's doing, we know what Sponge is doing, and we know what Sarko's doing. Obviously, we also know Wade and Lane. Dorian is presumed to be going with them to Washington. Also, I can't remember if the Bundys living in Washington is just something that B&I Force lured, or if it was the actual lore. Because I kind of low-key would like to ask Jo if she'd be willing to do a... Veronica's doing a lot of goodbye conversations. I kind of want her to have a hello conversation, if that makes sense. She's saying goodbye to a lot of people, but it'd be really sweet, I think, for Veronica to have a phone call with Lennon and basically say, I'm coming home. But I can't for the life of me remember if Washington was just something B&I Force Lord or if it was the actual lore for the Bundys. It's been so long. It's been so long. I can't remember if it was just something we Force Lord. Or if that's legitimately where the Bundys have been per Occam's and Jo. I can't remember for the life of me. Even still, I think it'd be nice to have V have a phone call with Lennon, basically saying, I'm leaving San Andreas. I'd like you to meet my girlfriend, officially. So I might reach out to Jo this weekend and see if she'd be up for it. I know that she's had a lot of stuff going on, so I would like to reach out to Jo because I think Veronica having a hello instead of a goodbye would be really sweet. Because the list of people Veronica has to say goodbye to, it keeps getting longer. Because, this is gonna be, yes, I'm coming back to visit eventually, but I'm not gonna be here every day. And, we still don't know what Riley's choosing, so he is really anxious. Part of why she asked Lane what she did is because she's I don't know if I could live my life acting like any of these people are dead if they choose to take the bullet. assuming, they choose it and survive, because, Duke didn't survive, and that's a whole nother bout of anxiety for Veronica, Whole nother round of anxiety for the girl. But I would really like for Veronica to have one conversation before she goes that isn't like a, hey, I'm leaving town, but is like a, hey, I'm leaving town and I can't wait to see you. Different vibe. Because the list of people that she has to talk to, I don't even have the full list on her phone because some of it I'm not telling you guys until it happens. Some of it you guys will know in advance. Okay, what do we want to park in Chumash? I think we will take the Camacho to Chumash. Yeah, so like, that's the thing about like why this is so bittersweet is it's like there's a lot of people V is saying goodbye to, but then for the oh right, that's why we didn't take the Camacho. The Camacho's fucked. Right. We gotta go park this back up. We're not, honey, baby, we are not taking you. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, this Veronica has had 2 years to kind of sit and simmer on a lot of negative feelings that came out after she, sat down and thought about the ways in which her relationship with Kiki was actually like not healthy and not good and bad. So this Veronica gets to go be near her sister and her sister who has presumably been in intensive therapy for the last 1.5 years and start to work towards like rebuilding that relationship and rebuilding a healthier relationship. Hayden, thank you for the follow. Yeah, no, but I think Veronica absolutely would, because you gotta remember, Veronica is very family oriented, very much so to a fault. It's why she let Kiki slide on a lot for so long. In terms of how she acted and things that Kiki did, even though some of the things Kiki did were not healthy, because she would rather, like, Veronica's an enabler. I don't know if you guys ever realized this about Veronica, but she enables a lot of things to avoid losing people in her life by confronting them on things that they do that aren't okay or aren't healthy, unless she sees that it is something that is going to lead to them dying or impacting their health poorly. Like, Veronica is a chronic enabler. There's a lot of shit that she has let Alice get away with without pushing, because she's too scared to push people. Classic. Can't have the last chapter of the Raiders MC without Veronica crashing. Can we blame Mason? Mason's been dead. Like, can we blame Mason? There's the ghost of Mason grabbing the steering wheel to force Veronica to eject one last time. I say one last time as if we don't have like a week left of like streams and stuff. While things are taken care of and situated. Before stream, Veronica did chat with Irish McIrish just to make sure he'd be around this weekend. He is on her list of people that she needs to talk to. I have the list somewhere. You've got Luna, Charlotte, Charlie, Roddy, Joanna, Snoopy, Benny, Finn, Lizzie, Irish, Psycho, and I remembered Ivy Grayson is someone she needs to talk to before she goes. There's a couple of people on that list that I haven't mentioned, and like I said, you're not going to know until they happen. Whether it's they happen on stream or I record those conversations, and there are a couple people that Veronica is leaving letters for. Because Veronica very much so is the kind of person that, you know, doesn't want to don't leave a stone unturned, but someone who likes to get closure on things. Whether that is actually having a conversation with someone or finally saying to someone, this is how I feel, and this is what I think. You can read this, or you can burn it, or tear it up. I don't care. I'm selfishly doing this for me. Type beat. The only thing that's different about this outfit, obviously she's wearing the cut, and her hair is her natural color. Oh well, there's EMS. As we wait for EMS.
Behind the vehicle. See them there in the grass?
Ain't no way it's Chris Peters. Ain't no way. Oh no. Ow.
Hello? What happened?
Well, you see, there's a pole behind you. Also, I think there's a murder kitty in this area. And then you see my car, it's smoking.
Oh,
I was just trying to get back to Chumash with a car that I don't use very often.
All right, let me look you over here.
Just, you know,
Yeah,
typical
see, you got.
Veronica. I used to be on the EMS bingo card.
Ah, so you're the infamous Veronica,
Yeah.
ex EMS
Ex-deputy chief.
deputy chief.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear one of your
Shit.
friends likes to talk shit about me.
No comment. No comment. No comments. My own.
Hemsworth's girlfriend or
I
whatever.
can patch up a vehicle.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't know. I like
I
her.
think she's scared of
you
me
know.
because she's never around when I'm around.
That might be true. It's just one of those things. It's crazy. All right, scale 1. Okay, first of all, let's see. Looks like I got you cleaned up with some ice packs and stuff. Can you wiggle your fingers and toes for me real quick?
Yeah, I got you.
All
Didn't hurt
right,
too bad. I landed
yes.
in the grass. Like if I had landed like on the
Yeah,
pavement,
yeah.
probably different story. But
You wanna try me helping you up to your feet?
yeah, I'm good with being helped up.
Okay.
Like I said, if I had landed in the roadway, different story.
Yeah.
But
You
I
landed in the
landed.
roadway.
You're all
I feel
patched
like
up.
a local would have kidnapped you anyway. So
You know what? I've seen it happen. So,
just throwing your arm over your shoulder. 3, 2, 1.
oh, that's much better.
All right, Veronica, you have a good one.
Yeah. Thank you very much. What's funny is that's Deacon and Lottie. That's their government characters. Yeah, I crashed into the pole and she ejected because this doesn't have a harness. It's for Why the Weevil. It was the fastest functioning car she had at the apartments that she wanted to bring to Chumash. Cause she doesn't like parking the Gauntlet in Chumash. What do we have parked here? The Various, the Speedo, the Gresley, Weevil, Double T, the Winky, and the Bati. Yeah, Veronica doesn't like there being a question mark over what Riley's gonna be doing. It's giving her anxiety. I kinda wanna be a cheeky and say always. But big day. Big day. It's gonna be a rough one. Like no matter like how chapter goes, like it's the end of an era and Like, for me, it's the beginning of what's going to be a long week of Veronica having conversations. And Veronica talking to people and being like, hey, I'm moving away. I'm leaving town. You're not going to see me around anymore. Not that you really see me much these days anyway. But, you know. And, hey. At least, because, like, I DM'd Cello to be like, I'm finally shelving Veronica. And Cello was like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been half expecting to wake up some days to a message saying that you perma'd her. And, I'm not gonna lie, I, in the last few months, I've had thoughts of permaing her. But ultimately, I was talked down from that ledge. Anytime I got up on that ledge, of like, what if I just perma her? I had people talk me back from that ledge. I know, I'm sad too. Like, but I do think it's time. In a lot of ways, like, I'm really happy that this has come up, and, you know, this is how the Raiders are closing out, because I've been grappling, and, like, I didn't really talk about it with anybody, but, like, I have been grappling with what to do with Veronica, because the only reason I would play her was to come around and do crime, which I'm a little burnt out on. At least with Veronica. Or for her to see Lane, or for her to catch up with people. I wasn't really coming around to play her to, you know, expand her story, to, you know, build on it. Like, I had this whole plan with the spice stuff, but then, like, I just got hit with burnout, and I was playing Cass a lot more. But, like, she'll be back to visit Alice, probably, like, once a month. Even if I don't physically play Veronica, like, canonically, she will be in town visiting, you know? You just won't see her. I was... Yeah. And Veronica is gonna... Crystal, I've been so tempted to have Veronica... Carby, she's not leaving yet. I promise. Joanna's on the list. It's just, Lane asked that the club not say anything to people until after chapter tonight. Don't worry. Joanna is on the list of people that Veronica has to talk to. It's even in the note. The numbers don't mean anything. It's just a number of which I put people down. Got Luna, Charlotte, Charlie, Etta, Lizzie, Flop, Luca, Roddy, Joanna, Benny, Finn. V. Gray made the list because there's a reason I put him on the list. Irish McIrish and Snoopy. And there's a couple others too that aren't on that list. And then there's a couple others still that I'm not telling you guys. But Joanna's gonna find out. I promise. But, like I was saying, Crystal, I've been tempted to have Veronica write a book for Lottie. It's basically like how to make the tea, how to, you know, and all this other stuff, even though she knows that Lottie knows how to take care of Alice. But, and I told Crystal this, you guys didn't see it, because I didn't show you guys yesterday, because I never went to the house. I didn't put up the scenes today. Veronica is meal prepping like crazy. I'm forced luring that there is like another fridge in the in the fucking storeroom, like because there's like another fridge and freezer in the storeroom. I'm forced luring it even if it's not actually there. Um, Veronica is just meal prepping like a motherfucker so that Allie has these ready-made meals. There's breakfast burritos, lasagnas, casseroles, soups, all sorts of different things that are in the freezer that Veronica's making. Veronica has been working her butt off to make an excessive amount of tea blends. Because canonically, Veronica makes her own blends of tea based off recipes from her grandmother. Fun fact, dating back to 3.0, there's like a sleepy time tea that she makes that, like, for Veronica has always worked really well that she gives people. So, like, she has been prepping all that stuff for Allie. I'm tempted to add Brandon to the list of people that Veronica talks to before she goes. And it's like, I think this is the first time that V is actively choosing to do what's right for her against her instinct to stay and, you know, take care of Allie. Because, like, Veronica's instinct is like, well, you know, but I want to stay if Allie's not coming with us. Like, I want to stay and be there for her. But at the same time, like, Veronica needs to be there for Veronica for, like, the first time in her life. And, like, what Veronica said to Allie is true. Like, she hasn't been happy in San Andreas in a long time. And her only reasons for staying are Lane, the club, and Alice. And when you take two of those things from the equation, you know, Lane not being there, the club's not going to be there in the same fashion anymore. Staying becomes a lot harder for her. Because, like, she's not... Like, if he's not going to stay if Lane's gone. It was like she said to Lane, she said that she'd follow her anywhere. So, like, I don't know, it's so, like, I don't know. When I've thought about, you know, shelving Veronica, it's like, yeah, like, I'm so ready to do that, right? And then it comes time to, like, actually do it, and it's like, damn, like, she's not dead. But, putting the girlie on the shelf is, it's an owie. It hurts a little bit. Because I think the difference between, like, not playing her as much and shelving her is, putting her on the shelf means, like, I'm not gonna just, like, hop on her randomly one day because I'm bored, right? It means, like, if I'm bringing her back, there's gonna be some kind of intention behind there. There's something going on that she should be around for. It's not just like, you know what? I don't feel like playing Cassidy today. Let me go play V. Which is kind of how things have been for the last couple of months of, like, you know, I don't really feel like doing EMS today. I'm gonna go play my crim. I remembered, unfortunately, last night that the Onyx JSON files don't translate to NoPixel. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make Presley. Cause I would like to bring Presley over and have her be like my gray civ slash light crim. But if not, what I might do is save Presley for 5.0 and then um, play one of the other characters that I have made. Oh, man. Sponge is awake. I see. Wait, it's awake. Oh, that's... I know it's just an NPC. But given what Alice told Veronica at the end of their conversation the other night, the fact that there is a fucking crow behind Veronica right now is killing me. I know, it's just, kill it. I might. I might. What does Veronica care? She's not gonna live here in a week. I feel a disturbance behind me. Oh, come on! Who couldn't have known that I was gonna kick you? Bitch. Veronica doesn't like shooting in too much. Plus, she has a sewer gun, so... I... hate that. You know, you guys are gonna be stuck with my blood on the driveway.
Yeah, well, in a fucked up way, we get to keep you.
Yeah. Guess so.
I
I
mean,
mean-
they didn't pick it up the last time they were here. It doesn't really make any sense, but whatever.
Cops never pick up their litter. Are you kidding me?
I was literally shot right there on the fucking garage. Literally, like, less than 2 meters away from it. I'm like, I wonder if this blood has anything to do with the situation going on. Nah, it'll be fine. We'll just leave it in.
Nuts. They didn't even pick it up when Bison got shot here. In fact, that's
No.
what that blood
What is-
marker is from when Bison got shot, and they just didn't pick it up.
Pretty sure that's yours, right? That's yours from when he dropped it, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think he
when
was shot in the
Wade
bushes then.
conspired to get me blooded out of the card list. Really do be your own people. This is gonna be a long week, man. I think I'm up to like 15 people that I need to speak with before I leave town. And
Jesus.
they're all varying degrees of importance. It's like, the more I think, the more people get added, and I'm like, how many times am I gonna have the conversation of, hey, by the way, I'm moving out of town?
You just need a big group. And you just do it all at once.
Honestly, like, the day before I leave, I'll probably just post on Twitter, hey, I'm leaving town. If you have anything you need to talk to me about or say to my face, just call me. I'll be at the bun.
Just have a twat longer. Just a link to a twat longer.
Exactly. And then someone will retweet me and go, who are you again? Don't care.
Yeah. The city won't change, that's for sure.
It's like, there's a couple EMS. I should probably give Samantha Sanders a shovel talk. Oh, god damn it. I should probably tell... God damn it, I have to add Sophia to the list, too.
Well, if I was leaving, my list would be quite short.
You know, I
I
thought...
think I made more enemies than I have friends.
I thought a lot of the people I cared about would want to tell that I was leaving were gone, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, actually, no, I would really like this person to know, and I'm up in the air on if I tell Patrick. I probably should. probably gonna tell Patrick.
I don't know who that is. Should I know who
Smoothie
that
guy.
is? No, no idea. I don't even know why I bothered.
And then obviously I'm probably gonna have a conversation with Sai. I know I haven't been racing in a minute, but
Mm.
Lizzie's gonna be a weird one given the conflict we had with the Lost after Duke got blooded out. And
Yeah, they're probably gonna say something along the lines of "good riddance," etc., etc., or whatever.
yeah.
Not that I could care less. Say that though. If they say that in front of me, I'm just turning around and shooting them. Can't start a conflict with a group that doesn't, doesn't have a charter anymore.
That too. Yeah. My first chapter meeting was down at the pier. That's where we used to have chapter before the clubhouse. It's actually around the time I got voted in that we got the clubhouse. Before that, it was a house up by the tattoo parlor, by the Elborough fire station. I wasn't allowed in that house. You had to be clubbed to be in the house. Like, not even hang-arounds were allowed in the house. And when I got voted in, I had the long walk down the pier at the end of a chapter meeting to stand before the club and tell them why I should be an old lady. And not just any old lady, but the first one for the club. And eventually the only one for the club.
You're the best old lady to me, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, for a while I had Duke and I had Raina, and then I had Duke, and then I just had me. And Duke and I weren't really talking, and it's mostly because I felt awkward.
What?
Yeah, crazy that I would feel
Crazy,
awkward after
man.
I became
I
the
can't
old
think of a
lady for
single
his
reason.
patch member.
What? You're crazy. I think you're overthinking it.
Jeez, I've seen every prospect come through this club. Been here for every blood out, every blood in, except for Wally's. Though I was in the club's orbit when Wally got prospected, so I think that counts.
is not as long as that, by any stretch of the imagination. But been probably the best few months of my life so far. I literally only have one regret, and that's not listening to Lottie sooner and hang around too much. And she first said too. Would have given me an extra few months. Yeah. But that's hindsight, so.
Yeah, it's the whole 2020 bullshit that they talk about.
Yeah. You know, for the longest time, I thought that was about the year, not actually 2020, like the vision. Because everyone kept saying, "Oh, hindsight, it's 2020," when it was
Yeah.
year 2020. It was really weird. It took me a while to figure out what the fuck it meant.
How old are you? I don't want to know the answer to that, do I?
Ah, shit. I've killed her. Sorry, Lane.
You. No wonder you. Oh, dear God.
How are you only realizing this now?
I didn't realize you were that young.
I don't act like it, do I?
Not really, no.
How old did you think I was?
I don't know. I thought you were like mid-20s, like mid-late 20s.
It's late. Jesus.
Not practically an infant.
Not practically an infant. That would be 18.
Okay, yeah, that would be 18. But still. I say this as a woman who was married to a 25-year-old man. Sometimes I forget that Mason was 25 when I married him. Granted, I was like 30, 31. It's not that big of an age gap, but still. When I started seeing him, I thought he was older than he was. San Andreas will do that to you.
Mm-hmm. You just go around expecting everyone's in their fucking 30s. And then I come along and you're like, holy shit.
I usually think, like, my default is, oh, you must be around, like, 25, 30, like, 25, 26, 27. Except for Flynn. Flynn was very obvious. Like, that he was a teenager.
Yeah, I'm just not very in touch with my
Dorian.
own generation. That's probably why. I don't talk like I should. I feel like I swear I've told you how young I was before.
You probably have, and I just forgot.
Forced it out of your memory. You know, for the longest time, I thought you hated me.
Why did you think that I hated you?
I don't know. I remember when I had my talk with you, and I finished my piece. There was like a good minute just stared at me blankly, not saying a word, and I was like, uh-oh.
I like to take time to process things that people say. I think you also were coming around on the end parts of Reina dying.
Yeah,
So
well, I
it
mean,
wasn't really
no one
all
really
here.
told me that, so
Yeah.
I was kind of just on the assumption everyone was fine. But then, yeah, but for a bit, I was like, oh gosh, just like. And when I was thinking about who would ever possibly say no to me, I was like, oh, I bet she will. Yeah, yeah.
I
Fairly
think
good at reading people, but you, I could never read.
I
Like,
think the
brick wall.
closest I ever came to voting no on someone was Reina. It's because I didn't think she was ready. But I also didn't want to stand in the way of her being able to be there fully for Wally. Sorry I'm so quiet right now, guys. Just mentally preparing myself.
It was like the fifth white gauntlet.
Yeah, they like to drive through here. There was a point in time where Gauntlet driving through gave all of us had all of us on edge because we were constantly at conflict with the ADMC.
Yeah, I never liked those things. I mean, like, they look so nice, but that sound just makes me want to bleed my own ears out. You know, I might just buy one and then put my flat six in it just for the sake of it.
And go for it. There's no reason not to just fuck around with cars.
Although I already have too many. Like, I have like 4 sets of like parts to go in cars, like all the turbos and all that, and they're all dead, and I'm just like, oh god, it's gonna take so many red bins to fix them. I have my racing bike, then I have a normal bike, then I have my 9F, and then I have my Rapid GT. They're all dead at the moment. I'm just like, ugh, I'm dreading fixing them. Have you talked to Riley yet?
Not in detail.
So we're still not sure exactly what she's gonna do.
So what's giving me anxiety is I genuinely don't know.
Yeah,
The
that
one
was
thing I
more
know is
Soccer.
she's not going to go to Washington because Benny's here. I don't think Benny has any intention of leaving, even after everything he's gone through.
You know, it was super fucked up because I was talking to Sako last night, and I asked him what his decision was, and he starts the sentence with, "It was a really hard decision." And I know some people might not be happy with it, but this is the decision I made. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And my brain was like, oh my god, he's gonna take the bullet. And he was like, so I'm becoming a nomad. And I'm like, huh? You don't
I
start
think
your sentence like that.
that would give me a heart attack. Someone started.
But I did. I just stood there and.
Because that does
and,
make it
like,
sound like that's the choice. And like, here's the
Right.
thing. I think for me, if someone were to make that choice, I'd respect it because at the end of the day, I think I could see the idea of being I signed up to be part of this charter, to be part of this club. I didn't sign up to be a nomad. I didn't sign up to move to Washington. I signed up to be here as a part of the Raiders MC in San Andreas in Los Santos. You know?
I mean, with his dad being VP of the current chaos, you know, there was a part of me was like, you know, he might go that way. But I swear that man has an awful choice of words.
I can agree with you there.
I was like, you know when someone asks you that, like if Lane ever asks you that question, do not start that sentence with that, because I swear to God, she'll probably pull out a gun and shoot you right then.
Yeah, she'll shoot me before I finish the sentence. Babe, 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 put the gun away, put the gun away. I swear, it's not bad, it's not bad.
I just know, man.
The only way that's my choice is if that's her choice.
No, apparently he's gonna go bunker for a bit, end up in Russia or something.
And that's the thing
So,
about going nomad is you're not beholden to Chumash anymore.
No, I know, but can't exactly leave Lottie by herself for a bit.
That's fair. I do hope that you guys continue to make this a place that people can come. Not just raiders, but, you know, friends and family. And maybe that part of the dream can live on, of Chumash just being a place where people can gather and be. Maybe it's not
no
how we
promises, but-
intended, but
I'm trying at the very least.
it's not going to be long before the city finds out either.
Nope. I was just planning to do the fucking Band-Aid kind of thing. Just walk up to people. Oh yeah, by the way, Raiders chapter's closed. Anyway, how's your day going?
Unfortunately for me, the conversations are going to go, hey, so the Raiders no longer have a chapter here, and I'm leaving in a week for Washington.
Yeah. It'd be a different story if I was. Don't really think I have anything to gain from going there, to be honest.
That's fair.
But who the fuck knows? Maybe I'll end up there at some point.
Nothing that says you guys can't come visit.
Anyway.
I don't think I texted Lane today. I was going to, and then I know what happened. I crashed my car. Because my plan was get to Chumash, text Lane, go have a smoke on the beach.
Oh, it really seemed like you were gonna continue listing things then.
It's so I don't forget to do things, because I get distracted very easily.
Yeah, I kind of just woke up, went for a ride, and got myself a radio, then came back. Probably should have gotten food. 'Cause I don't think anyone else has gotten food yet.
Probably a time to go grab some.
Yep, probably. Now we had to play the game of, is there even anyone?
Plot out. Maybe someone will say that they're open. Hey, Roddy.
Hi.
Hey.
What you up to?
Just waiting for chapter at this point.
Oh, okay. All right. Just go see what's up. I mean, can I come up to Chumash or is it late?
No, you can come up to Chumash.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll come see you guys.
Hey, it's just me here right now, so I'm to get food, and I don't know where everyone else is. Probably just
Okay.
collecting their thoughts and stuff.
Yeah, probably. I'll come pop by Chumash.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Does Roddy know? His voice tells me that he probably knows. This fucker. Of course he woke up cold cuts. Of course he woke up cold cuts. Swear to God, if Colton says, "Hi, Miss Veronica." I want to stand on the rainbow. I do love that we have the little balloon arch. It's cute. So I should pull Peace Bike out. Means having a smoke down on the beach. I'm assuming probably waiting for Lane.
11 people working the same stall.
That's insane.
It was. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
You don't need that many people working a stall.
And I'm like, yeah, welcome to the most worked stall you'll ever see. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? People are really bored these days, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I forgot you can't retweet a retweet.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it so disappointing.
You love. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Roddy.
Boo. I got
Fucking
mine.
trying to take us out there, mate?
No, I wasn't even near you. What the fuck are
You
you on
and
about?
Maya, you were about to kill us
I'm like,
both like
I'm
fucking
literally
strike
like
and
6
bowling.
feet
Yeah,
away.
I did not see what you saw, Sponge.
Yes, you are
So my
on
flash
some
before my one
crazy
good eye.
drug
Yeah,
sponge.
It flashed before your one eye.
Yeah,
One good eye.
I know your like sight difference is crazy, but like I would not run over my only niece that's around.
My vision is so good it sees into future possibilities.
You wanna know who just called me?
Who?
I'm gonna give you one out of 7 guesses.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I have a
your mom.
hint?
She's British.
British.
Uh-huh.
Maeve Gray.
Blake?
No, one of my exes, British.
One of your ex. No, Opal wasn't British.
I don't know your exes.
Sponge, you hater. On God.
George is not British. Lottie's Australian.
First name starts with an E.
Ella?
No, she's American.
I can't remember.
Eden Taylor just called me.
Eden?
Gross.
Bro, that's a name I haven't heard of in fucking years.
Is she back around? She just called me.
Like Eden Taylor? Eden?
Yeah, the one that was flirting with Wally while I was dating her.
Yeah.
That one.
Another
That's-
former WS member.
That I blocked that one out of my mind.
But she just called me and acted like nothing was the
Like
matter.
I gotta like rank of like who you've dated, and like
From best to
Eden's
worst?
Eden's at like the bottom, and then like I adore Opal, but
Oh,
in
she's
terms
second at bottom.
she's like
100%.
second, and then no Ella's below Opal. Sorry.
So, could I give you a ranking structure that you might agree with?
Uh-huh.
Eden, Ella, Opal, Rosa. Georgia, Ellie, Lottie.
Acceptable.
I wasn't paying attention. I was
Yeah,
looking
clearly.
to see where that cop went.
A cop shot by?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you Jesus Christ, man.
Here's my buddy Marcus. He might arrest me again.
Ah, good old Wester.
Oh, I saw Flyrone yesterday. And,
Oh, yeah, I've seen
so,
Fire on around.
I don't know if you guys know, but Lily Knight's guy's dead.
Yeah, I heard she had her heart eaten by this Cole
Eaten
guy.
by her ex-boyfriend, yeah. Cole Turner ripped out her heart and ate it like fucking last
A
of the
fucking
Mohicans.
psychopath, and then he twats
Yeah.
something about Alice. I presume it's not my Alice.
Yeah, it's probably your Alice. Do you know any other Alice?
Alice Liddell.
Ooh, I don't know who that is.
Used to be EMS, is now a Shift 3 cop.
Oh,
Oh, that Alice. Oh, yeah.
You know who's been very present and just walking around?
Who?
Your favorite old lady.
Oh, yeah, Morag. She popped off on Veronica Mars earlier thinking she was me. So
Yeah,
now
okay.
Hydra and Nick Simone are pissed off at her, and I'm just sitting back and going,
Well-
I don't even need to do the work this time.
She must have recovered her voice quick because yesterday she decided to talk shit with Blake, and Blake slit her throat. So
Morag's a cockroach. I'm not gonna waste any time trying to kill her. There's no point.
she called me and said, "Hello, ODPD has a bunch of fish that are poisoned up at ODPD. Would you like to adopt one?" And I was like, "No, go fuck yourself." Bye. Click.
She posted a photo of her and some guy that looked like Tanner today.
That's the AI bot. That is Tanner. He's calling himself Tanner.
Okay, then I gotta mag dump this motherfucker.
Did he have a black beard, like 5 o'clock shadow
just
type
look
shit?
up Morag on Twitter. You'll
Yeah,
find the
yeah.
photo.
Who are we shooting? I'm strapped. Who are we shooting?
Yeah, that's the guy that I saw with her at the food court. She has a sex robot, and he calls himself Tanner. Can we go fuck her up?
Despite what Morag
Look at
says,
that.
Tanner Phillips died 2 years ago. I her was, but it's not the dead guy.
You know, V, I'm still laughing over the thing that I told you the other day with who Garen's trying to set me up with.
Mike Kazowski.
You know,
Just don't.
do I scream that I like
Hello?
crazy?
What in the fuck?
Yeah, it's a whole thing. If you look up Morag on Twitter, it's a whole thing. Apparently she called Veronica Mars earlier and popped off on her, thinking she was me.
So I was talking to,
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
and then
Yeah.
the phone boy.
Anyway,
What
I
the
do-
actual fuck is that abomination? I'm fucking.
I do gotta go because I got club stuff in a little bit.
Okay, alright, alright,
Yeah,
bye.
she's definitely
love you,
still
bye.
awake. So while I was talking to you and having a conversation, Eden texted me phone boy, and then as soon as I hung with you, she must have been immediately rapid dialing me because she called me on the spot. Also, if I think about it, crazy might be like my middle name because like Ella was definitely crazy because she got jealous that I was driving my niece around from market to market and jumped out on the highway. And then Opal wasn't very sane, let's be honest. Opal got jealous that your sisters were fucking someone that she couldn't.
Yeah, Shadow or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Someone's unironically named as Shadow.
It wasn't
Yeah.
his actual legal name. He just went by
was
Shadow because
tough.
he was edgy.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so Shadow was like what we called him. So Ella Opal, crazy. Ellie, not crazy. Lottie, not crazy.
You don't understand, Sponge.
Oh. Yeah, it's fun. You don't get my relationship.
Ella fucking didn't she throw herself out of a car or something
On the
because of me?
highway. I was like, I'm gonna bring
Ella's
Veronica
also-
away.
Ella's also the
That's
reason Roddy got his ass kicked
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
she
yeah.
claimed that he cheated on her when he didn't.
So this was before Veronica was my niece, and Veronica and I have always been friends, like kind of day one-ish, maybe like friends.
Oh,
like week
yeah, like-
one-ish. Like, yeah,
From the
Like,
time I
very
started
early
working
on.
at Cool Beans.
exactly. And so these
Who
like
hasn't
hey,
jumped out of a car on the highway?
well, so these like, hey, I don't have a ride to like Polito. Can you bring me to Polito? And I'm like, sure. And then Ella's apparently drinking because we worked at Bahama Mama, and she's like, "You're cheating on me with this bitch, mama. We're on
Meanwhile,
Great
I
Ocean."
was dating a guy at the
One of
time.
my
I was
good
dating
friends.
Roddy's best friend at the time.
So she's like, "Fuck you!" Jumps out of the car while my like Sand King's going at least like 75. And we're like, "What the
Yeah, that's
fuck
little.
is going on?" And then
I've done worse.
she basically thought I was also cheating on her with another friend of mine. And then we mutually broke up, but our boss, Bunny Sabbath Cohen, thought that I cheated on her, so she put a hit out on me, and then I got jumped up north. And
That's
yeah.
the day that I met Jeffy Cold Iron, and fuck
And
that
he
guy.
held up your
he held up Josh
with
with
the
Kirk
hatchet.
and Abner, I think,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Lester.
Abner's
Because
the one that
Lester
shot my
called
car.
me and was like, "Hey, where's Josh?" And we were like on a date at the time.
Yeah,
I was like, "We're at the pier.
Lester.
We're on a date."
He
He's
was
like, "I
the
need to
same.
talk to him." And then Josh just owned Lester because Lester was kind of like his dad.
Yeah. I think he definitely. Josh had a very fucked up family tree.
Remember when Sophia adopted him, and then like
And
that
then
was
adopted
really
Ella.
awkward for me.
It was also awkward for me. She adopted Ella, who was my
And
ex. And then she came up
Unfortunately,
to
if
me
I
and
had a
said, "Hello,
nickel
uncle."
for every time I ended up as part of an ex's family tree, I would have 2 nickels, and it's weird that it's happened twice.
Well, it was
Actually,
really
ooh,
because when she adopted him, you guys were still together, so you guys were like not legal brother sister.
it was weird. But now that I come to think of it, I also consider Alice to be like a sister to me. So
Mm-hmm.
this is now the 3rd time
very Alabama.
that an ex's family has become my family.
Yeah. Our family
I-
circle, not including your Bundy family, is very fucked up. Let's be honest.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. Little Rye guy.
Hey
Hey.
guys.
Hi, Riley.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, so because you weren't here and I just told him, so I was talking to Veronica on the phone,
Okay.
and then I got you're a phone boy, and then I hung up on Veronica, and you want to know who called me after texting me immediately? Eden.
Gross.
Yeah. And I was civil because I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But she
I
was
wouldn't be.
definitely very flirtatious on the
Ugh.
phone. I'm not running that back.
Yeah, I'll kick your ass if you run that back.
I feel like you. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you kind of already want to kick my ass, so it's all good. I could live and learn, right?
Sure.
Veronica's giving me the look.
I'm sorry, how many engagement ring orders did I take for you?
3, 2, no 2. Just so I gave one to one, and then I was gonna give one to Georgia, and then she dumped me. So just, just 2.
You know what's fucked up though? Ellie went on to marry my brother.
Yeah, I don't want to get married. 3 months later, gets married.
And like Tommy had been engaged to Harlow. Or actually, I don't think he got to propose to her. He got the ring made. But they broke up. And then he got with Ellie, and then they got married so quick.
Yeah. I mean, I did order a promise ring for.
Yeah. You did do that. You did do that.
You know, when you guys were doing the speed dating at +1, Opal walked up to Raina when she was next to me and said, "Hey, can you make sure that your uncle ends up at my table so I could get back with him?"
I remember.
The day we broke up. Yeah.
Love Opal. Don't love Opal in relationships.
Yeah. And JB blamed me and I got really drunk and then, you know. Oh, hi guys.
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
We're
Is Wade
definitely not talking about my
He's
failed
here
relationship.
somewhere.
Your what? Your failed relationships?
Yeah, we're definitely not talking about that.
Oh wow, sounds fun.
Yeah, we definitely wouldn't be here for a while.
Oh, we'd be here for years.
Fuck you, Dorian.
I didn't hear anything anyone said in the last 30 seconds.
I said we're not here talking about our failed relationship, and then Dorian ran away and said we'd be here for years.
He's not wrong.
I love that man. What? Fuck you.
Well, I got
mean, you
like
don't have the
the
greatest track
Lashandra
record.
side. I've got. Oh,
my
we're just talking failed
God.
relationships, not family relationships.
I still need you to bring me to her gravestone because I don't know.
Yeah, we can do that this week.
Yes, please. You know, every time she would see me, she would pull out her fucking sledgehammer and be like, "You like your knees, Robbie?" I'm like, I didn't do
I
anything.
forgot about the
What's
sledgehammer.
going on? Yeah.
Yeah, no, this
Every
week for
time
sure.
she'd try and fuck me up. God, I miss Lashandra.
She was something. You know, the day before she died, she got her business license for the real estate company.
You know, the day she died, I heard it because it was down the street from my house.
Yeah, I just remember getting the phone call from Randy and then Rocky sitting with me on the beach after storm.
I just remember Ash coming to my house and knocking on the door and being like, "Uncle Roddy, I need you to sit down." And I was like, what, huh? So,
I
yeah,
had to
that was
drag a
fun.
couch into the foyer of my Chumash house
Ooh.
because I had to tell Sophia and
Oh,
I think Ava, was Ava there? I can't remember.
probably. They're like going. Yeah, that was not a great day.
It was a not great month.
Yeah, I don't think I got drunk that day.
I
was
did.
definitely-
I got drunk and Randy got me pills and then Josh and I broke up because he got mad that I broke sobriety.
Oh my god. Anything else you want to ruin?
Well, actually, no. We went on a break because I broke my sobriety, and when he came back, he was all set to get back together, and I said, hey,
Time.
we're done.
Yeah,
All right, we gotta go.
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm gonna head out.
Alright.
All right. If you need anything, let me know. I'll be around.
Will do.
Bye, guys.
I'll be right back, guys.
Why is Dorian standing there? He wanted to sit on a box. Oh, my tummy. Because we don't know what Riley's decision is. We know Sponge, we know Sarko, we know Lottie. We assume that we know Dorian's, we know Wade's. But we don't know Rye Guy. And I am nervous. I don't like this. But, like, my thing is that, like, no matter, like, we know Riley's not going to choose Washington. So the question is Riley going to choose to go Nomad, or is she going to choose Blood Out? And, like, I've been sitting with, what does Veronica do if Riley chooses a Blood Out? And, I'm going to be honest, I think Veronica stays in contact with Riley. Because in Veronica's mind, this isn't your typical situation where someone is blooded out. It's a choice being made because the thing that you signed up for has changed.
Cool spot, Dorian.
Thanks. I've always wanted to see them.
First things first, does anybody have any food? I don't want to pass out in the middle of this.
You say you need food?
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah,
thank you.
I'll just live off cigarettes. I'll be fine.
Can I
Cigarettes
bum
and
a
oxy.
Thank you.
Can you bum a hit?
hit? Yeah, I need that nicotine high. Man.
I'm not gonna share my cigarette with you.
Come on, I only get a little slobbery with it.
All right. Don't say that
Yucky.
ever to me. Don't ever say you want to give your homie some slobbery.
What does
Yucky.
sloppy top mean?
Blowjob.
Learning something new every day.
Yeah, you and Wally should definitely hang out.
They used to. The sack. R.I.P. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I think this is everybody coming tonight. I've heard from Lottie and Sarko that they won't be here, so I'm gonna go ahead and open up this chapter. Really, there's only one thing to talk about. Whether I've talked to you personally or you've heard from somebody else, or this is your first time hearing about it, although I doubt it that anybody doesn't know. I'm fucking tired. And I know that I'm not the only one. We started the Raiders 2.5 years ago. A little over that. We worked our asses off. We started from jack shit nothing. We had nothing to our name. We had no property. We weren't known. All of us were basically new except for Wade. And we just fucking hit the ground running. We scrambled our way into a house. We worked so hard to get. We faced one down moment after another. Other groups big dicking and trying to quote unquote put us in our place. We gained people, we lost people, we gained people, we lost people, we gained people, we lost people. In a very vicious cycle that never ended. And we would work ourselves to the bone, and then we would be so tired we would have to stop. Just burnout hit, and it would hit so hard. But every single time, I felt this drive and this spark and this passion within me to keep going. And so I would try my best to rally the troops, rally you guys, and I would show up and we would do it again. We would work our asses off with whatever new setback we were facing. We'd get new people, we'd lose some, and we would work ourselves until we just couldn't keep going. So we'd face it again, the burnout. And every single time, I'm sure most of you have experienced these kind of fucking cycles that we've been through. Every single time we came back and we said, we're not giving up, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing this thing. But God, it got really tough. Really hard. You know, over the last 3-4 months, we were working really hard. You know, people were coming around. Me and Dorian were around every morning. We were around at night. We had new people hanging out. You know, we had hangies, and then we had prospects. We had so much potential for what we could do. But one thing that this club has never been good at is regulating the burnout. People get excited. They want to come around, so they come around too much. They work too hard, myself included. And so then, as soon as you hit a milestone, which is always the prospects being prospected into the club, that's always our fucking fatal blow. Everyone stops. You know, progress stops. And honestly, I had the momentum. I felt like I could keep going, but I had to take a week away from the city, as much as I did not want to. And it killed the momentum, and it killed it for me, and it killed it for a lot of you guys too. And then 1 week away turned into 2, turned into 3, turned into 4. And I started feeling that kind of pull, like, I'm down. The club is down. It's time to get back up and go again. But I just can't do it. I'm so tired. And I'm looking at it like I always do, which is like, it feels like starting over. It's like, okay, well, I gotta spearhead it. It's up to me. Like, I'm the leader. So that means that I gotta get up and I gotta go and I gotta grind and I gotta show people that we can do it, that we have the energy, but I don't have it. And I love you guys, but I'm killing myself. That's what it feels like. It literally feels like it's just chipping me away. And I'm not bitter about this club. I never have been. But I can feel like resentment growing in me toward people. I don't want to ever look at anyone in this club and be like, why aren't they giving everything when I've given everything? Because I know that you guys have hit your limits too. I know I'm not the only one. I'll speak brutally honest. If I thought that there was a future for the club without me as your president, I would just step down as president. But guys, I just don't see it. And so I think the best thing to do for me and for everyone here to give us the best shot at happiness and I don't know, maybe just that, maybe just happiness, is to close this charter. To those of you I've talked to, those of you I haven't, for me, this means a couple things. It provides a couple paths forward for everyone. The first path is one that I think a lot of us think is the best for ourselves, which is to leave Los Santos and go join the Washington Charter. I think there are those of us that feel like we've just been absolutely burned by the city and can't imagine taking this cut off of our back. So going and seeing what they've done and joining up with Max and the others, I think is the best option for some of us. The second path, and I know that this is what Lottie is going to be doing as well as Sarko, is to stay here and go nomad. A nomad for any MC is a person who does not have a charter. They're part of a group, but they don't have a chapter, you know, in their area. And that would be for everybody who decides to stay, who has people here, people that they can't imagine leaving, a life here that they can't imagine leaving, and also can't imagine taking the cut off your back. I've told Lottie and I told V, but you know, usually nomad is reserved for patches, but I'm not gonna leave our prospects in the lurch. So if they choose that option, like, we will patch you over so that you can be a full member of the Raiders MC and go nomad and wear your cut and your patch. The last path is the only way out of the club. The only way out of the club that there's ever been, other than for our founders, which is a blood out. I know that there are probably people who can't see themselves leaving and maybe can't imagine wearing a cut if you're not part of a charter. I think I don't think there's anything more I really need to say about it. I really want to apologize. If I am letting anyone down. It's the hardest decision I've ever made. And I've made a lot of really tough decisions. I never wanted this. I can still see myself on the pier the first week we got here. And like remember like every dream that I had. I wish so bad I still had that. I wish I was that girl. I just think it's been beat out of me. You guys have been the absolute best thing to happen to me. I can't say that. I can't say that I'll necessarily understand the decisions that you guys decide to make. You know, as we end this chapter. But I loved you for the time that we were together. And I'll always remember how you changed me. So thank you all for that. I'm just gonna ask for a show of hands. Does anyone feel like they're not prepared to make a decision? Does anyone feel like they need more time? Just raise your hand if you need more time to think about what you would like to do. Okay. If you would like to leave Los Santos and come with me to Washington to join the Washington Charter, please raise your hand. Okay, thank you. You can put your hand out, Dorian. If you would like to stay here and represent the Raiders in Los Santos as a nomad, please raise your hand.
Oh no. Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Oh no. Alright, guy. Kind of figured that's how it was gonna go.
Obviously, for anybody who didn't raise their hand, I'm guessing that means you're gonna take the blood out.
I really hope she has a chance to say why.
I just want to say something. If that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, these past 2 years, this month will be exactly 2 years since I became a hang-around. And I'm really glad I did. Being able to call myself a raider has meant more to me than I can even put into words. I have worn this cut with so much pride. Being able to stand beside y'all. It's something I'll carry with me forever. But I can't join you guys in Washington because I have so much here for me. I just nomad's not an option because I can't see myself not being a part of the Raiders here and not be part of something and just feel like I'm drifting without you guys are standing beside me. Like this choice I made, it hurts more than I can explain because you guys have been nothing more than my family. This patch means more to me because of you guys. I will always be grateful for everything. Every one of you. I'm sorry if I'm disappointing you by choosing this path. But just know that I love you guys so much.
I don't really know what to say. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to say. So I'm not gonna try. I don't have anything else for you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this chapter. Over the next couple of days, I'm gonna be moving things out of the houses, out of Boob and Tit, to set up the nomads for as much success as possible. I'm gonna talk to Lottie about taking over Chumash Chips and getting her a business license so that she can keep mats and it won't get reclaimed by the state. We're not going to auction Boob and Tit. We will sell those to people who we care about or trust. And as much as I'm needed to come back to help get things organized, like I will. Washington isn't far. Thank you guys for everything you've done.
I mean, I don't think it needs to be said, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Uh, Thank you, man. This is a chapter that you molded and formed, and we might have helped along the way, but I mean, nothing without every ounce of work you put into it, as well as all of us. But you were our guide. You were the person who showed us what to do and how to do it. And I'll be never enough words to speak to that. And what you've done for us and for this club.
Is it okay if I quickly say something?
Yeah, of course.
I haven't been here as much as long as any of you. But I just wanted to say, you all have given me the best few months in my godforsaken life. As I said to V, the only regret that I ever have is that I didn't listen to Lottie earlier. And I should have hanged out with you guys so much earlier than I did. So thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna close this chapter and you guys are dismissed.
Where did she go? Where the hell did she go? There she is. Just gonna go for a swim. This is a good time for you guys to go. he's gonna go down the rock in a second.
What's up?
Riley drew his blood out. Don't know when. But I understand. There she is.
I'm so sorry.
I hate to be the bearer of this news, but you got something stuck to your foot. I'm gonna tell you this. I said it to
I'm
you
sorry.
already. I don't hate you for choosing what you gotta choose for you, right? I know it's not an easy choice for you to make.
It was. I just can't wear a nomad cut and not feel like I'm a part of something anymore, B. You guys were my family, and without you guys, I am.
I do. Gotta go keep an eye on Lane because she went for a swim. But I just want you to know that I don't hate you. Okay? I'm never going to hate you for making the best choice for you. So help me God if you don't survive it, Riley Kenwood. You're better than that.
I'm stubborn.
I'm gonna go check on Lottie and then I'm gonna go wait for Lane, okay?
Alright.
And tell Benny I'm gonna want to talk to him. Probably not tonight.
Yeah.
As long as he, doesn't hate the club and all that for the decision that you're making.
He won't.
Alright. I'm gonna go check on Lottie and wait for Lane. Dorian, the same thought process, probably. She said that she can't see herself wearing a nomad cut.
That's a fucking cop out.
I told her I can't hate her for doing what she needs to for herself.
Fucking disappointed, man. I'm so disappointed.
I know.
She has her reasons, though, and I know it.
We're all disappointed. Wade just kept staring at her.
Is it gonna be a proper blood out or just a ceremonial one?
I have no idea. Sounds like it's gonna be what a blood out is.
So she'll be gone.
I told her if she doesn't survive it, I'll never forgive her. And that she's better than that. give Lane her space for a little bit because she walked down here. I watched her take off her cut and walk out into the ocean.
Let her go look for whales.
Yeah. The radio changed.
Radio check.
Presumably because of Riley's decision.
Yep, because she's no longer there.
Radio check.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dorian's walking down the beach. And text Lane.
Yeah, I feel like my response was a bit harsh.
I think Dorian picked up her cut. I know sometimes she'll swim to the pier. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves is, like, I know Dorian likes to do things as her little brother. But that means there's things that I don't get to do as her girlfriend. Because Dorian is already 2 steps ahead of me doing what I was going to do.
Sorry, I just texted Dorian that I am sorry, and I'm processing because I just had the choices.
I did text Riley too that, I understand and I'm never gonna fault someone for doing what they need to do for themselves. It just fucking sucks.
Yeah. When we were driving around, yesterday, we drove past the blade out spot and she was just staring out the window.
She made her decision then.
She had made her choice already.
I told Riley to tell Benny that I'm gonna want to talk to him as long as he's not gonna hate me.
He's gonna hate us no matter what, let's be.
Hmm?
He's probably gonna hate us no matter what, let's be real.
Maybe. But he also understands better than anyone.
Yeah.
And at least he knows, presumably, that it was her choice. I hate this.
It's not fun.
I was really hoping that she would decide that she could be a nomad. But I knew that there's no way that she'd choose it. She talked about how much this club has meant to her and how we're her family. Now I have to start having conversations with people and hoping that Riley doesn't fucking die.
Yeah.
So help me God if she dies to a blood out after surviving so much other bullshit.
I just hope she doesn't go back to fucking cocaine.
She goes back to cocaine, so help me God, I will fly down here from Washington by myself, because I know how Lane feels about people who have been blooded out,
Yeah.
and force her into rehab myself. Because, like, that's the thing about the this is my logic. If this charter no longer exists, then I don't really have to give a fuck about people who were blooded out.
Yeah.
In terms of, you know, what happened with them in the club. Am I still gonna feel a certain kind of way about it? Sure. But this charter no longer exists. And I'm not gonna let Riley's choice take away from the fact that she is still one of my closest friends. I'm not going to shun her because of her choice, and this charter no longer exists, so this charter can't get mad at me for it.
If she survives this, I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with it.
How do you want to deal with it?
Blood out's a blood out, mate.
I know. There's also not a charter anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, did
No.
Did he just take her and go?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know why he did, right?
Jesus Christ.
I would have figured we would have all gone.
I messaged him and said that I'm around if you want to start moving things, and he says I have to handle something. Fuck.
Call me crazy. And maybe I'm show off the mark here that he either did it by himself because he's so angry, or he did it by himself to spare us from having to watch.
Yeah.
Probably a combination of the two. I don't think Lane. I haven't seen Lane surface out there.
Fuck's sake, man. Didn't even get a chance to talk to her.
I'm sorry.
Fuck, man.
Well, the cops show up. I kind of know what it was, and then my last text there was, "I love you." What was it? "I don't hate you. I understand. I don't hate you for making the choice you need to make for you." So that's ambiguous.
I said I understand, but I hate it.
And so what? The cops realize it's a blood out. The charter no longer exists, and half of us aren't going to be here in a week's time or sooner.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get arrested for that. Let's be real.
Hmm?
They'll probably come after me because I'll be the only one here around.
They come after you, and I'm gonna come back and fucking fuck their shit up. It's been a hell of a ride.
This has been the best and worst year of my life.
Same. I want to go change.
Yeah.
I'm with me, so you're not just sitting down. I also gotta get money and move it into my bank account.
Yeah.
Lena's talking about getting you a business license and stuff, so,
Fuck, okay.
well, you gotta have a business license if you're gonna keep Matt's.
Oh, fuck yeah, okay.
Probably.
Snoopy already has one.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
And he has his mechanic shop, but it's from the north, so.
Yeah, but Chumash chips too.
Yeah. True.
Just, I don't know who else is gonna be around after Storm. People are just gonna go to bed.
I don't know, I think Wade might want to start moving stuff around. Transfer the house, make keys and shit. We need a whole fuck ton of keys cut.
Yeah. People re-added to panels and
yeah,
removed from panels.
Yeah.
I have to transfer the house to Allie this week. I'm not really in a rush to do that.
Yeah.
Last I checked, my list is at 15 people I have to talk to.
Jesus.
I have a busy, busy week. I'm starting probably with Irish McCall. Well, if Luna's around, it'll probably be Luna.
Yeah.
But, like, we weren't really given a time frame on telling people and talking to people. So, aside from wait until chapter at least.
I kind of gave Reddy a heads up since I had the conversation that we were looking at prospecting him.
Ah. That explains why he sounded a little sad when he called me.
I mean, he's also been working on a business plan himself, so. I thought I'd at least give him the courtesy, considering we had the conversation about him possibly becoming a prospect.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Fucking sucked, dude. He also told me that he wasn't planning on becoming a prospect anyway. He wanted to stay.
You know, I'm kind of glad. Yes. I don't think I could have handled it.
Wait, just texted me.
What'd he say?
I'm sorry I didn't let you say goodbye, but she's in safe hands.
He made sure Benny came to get her, didn't he?
I think so.
Okay. It shows me that it was probably the best outcome she could get with that choice. And, you know, what the fuck? Who the fuck is coming through Chumash? Who the fuck? Who the fuck?
I don't know.
That was really weird.
They've pulled into the fucking clubhouse. I swear to God, if it's cold cuts, I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
I don't think he has that kind of car.
Who knows?
He doesn't have money to get a car. Wait, is that a cop?
Hey, we'll give you. We might talk to you guys afterwards. You handle that, all right?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? I think B just got shot, B.
Hmm?
What the
Gave
fuck
him
just happened?
I gave him time to
cops
fucking get
are-
out of here, and he didn't get the fuck out of here.
Well, let's get away from the clubhouse.
Where do you want to go? Pick her
no.
up.
Because I heard the siren, so
That's a matter of time.
they got 4 fucking minutes. It's a fucking bike cop too.
He said I was like, you need to get the fuck out of here, and he goes, oh, I'm just here doing cleanup, and I'm like, I don't give a shit. You have 5 seconds. To fuck out.
Oh, did he come to clean up the blood?
I don't fucking know. Maybe I don't give a shit.
Who pulled up in that
No,
car?
no. I think it was the besties.
They look like Russo. Why the fuck are the besties rocking up?
At this hour too.
I do know that storm in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck are they doing here this late?
Look. I was about to be pissed off at them rolling up honking that kind of horn right now. Dude.
Then we saw the fucking...
The
cop
lights
and
of
we're like,
the...
what fuck?
I was about to pull
Right.
anyway and
He-
just
he
start
was-
blasting for no reason.
Right.
I'm
He was
pissed
like,
off.
All right,
Today
Mr.
is
Redhead Man. You
today
know,
is
he was
not
like,
the
"Whoa."
day.
I was like, I started counting down. I was like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I'm like, all right, fuck you. I was like, what did he expect me to do?
Today is just not the day to fuck with me.
Usually I would give them a lot more leeway, but not fucking today.
No, today is not the fucking day.
Why is there a car coming up there?
Like, fuck off.
Just for good measure. Fucking follow us up here, dude.
God, you have some fucking sick death wish, you cunt.
Hey. Hey, which officer is this?
Put the fucking helmet on.
I know exactly which cop this was.
Oh, that motherfucker.
It was fucking Bradshaw.
That cunt.
God. Fuck Bradshaw up this week, yeah.
Yeah. Let's get out of here, because more fucking shots.
Oh my...
And at least he didn't fucking alpha.
Yeah.
I'm a storm. Let's be fucking real.
Yeah, they're not coming up here for shots. Fucking Bradshaw, man. That was Sauce giving us a therapeutic outlet.
I knew it was a good fucking idea to bring a fucking shotgun. I knew it was a good idea. I was like, no, I'm gonna carry my
Oh, we should move. That fire's spreading.
Do we have ammo for the shotgun?
We should. Lottie's leaving us. What the hell? She's leaving us to burn.
I got ammo just not on me.
Bradshaw.
Why did he
Yeah,
have
I'm fucking-
this place of all places? He had to fucking Sully with his goddamn ass.
It didn't actually
Oh,
happen.
I just full 360 to fucking nail his ass.
He didn't even say anything. He just followed us up here.
Yeah,
no,
little
he didn't
shit.
even. I didn't even.
I
give him time
wonder
to get
how
the
he
bike.
knew
I
where
was
we
like,
were, V. I wonder. Little cunt.
It was therapeutic though.
It was motherfucker that passed the hell out. Shit.
Yeah.
Should have robbed his ass.
I'm afraid maybe we could do. I'm gonna wake up off this one for a little bit.
Yeah.
More sage farming.
Yeah, I got a Sag farm, you know.
Yeah, I gotta
Work it in.
Yeah,
haven't done enough.
Shut
Gotta curse more.
the fuck up. I'm gonna shoot you in the foot.
Oh, you're gonna shoot me the fire? Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna shoot you. Fuckers.
There you go. Shot you in the foot. All my bullets, all done.
Unloading fucking 10 mags at you.
Bitch.
These motherfuckers. Don't fuck with me today. I'm on smoke.
Alright. I am coming back after Storm. I gotta run to the restroom though. We're gonna put on our well, not sad music. We're gonna put on our music. I'll be back. Just give me a few minutes. I'm back, but I'm gonna mute things because I'm up to no good. I solemnly swear that I'm up to no good right now. So I'm gonna mute things so that you guys don't hear 5M. Mason? Hi.
Washington, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it?
Lane's tired.
What about you? You tired?
I think I'm tired of losing people. I'm tired of this place. I just... I wish Allie was coming with us. I wish Riley hadn't chosen a bullet.
You know that Alice is gonna be okay, right?
Logically? Yeah.
You know that you're gonna be okay, right?
Doesn't feel like it sometimes. Sometimes I feel like the next bad thing is just around the corner, so what's the point in trying to be okay?
Well, not that it means much anymore. But for what it's worth, Veronica, I am so proud of you. Everything that has been forced upon you, you have handled. And it's impressive. It really is.
Doesn't feel impressive.
A lesser person, Veronica, would be long gone. Would be crazy. Locked up somewhere. Or dead.
I
should know.
One or both of those things at this point.
I don't know. It's not an experience everyone gets to have.
Yeah.
You lived a very fulfilling life here.
At what cost?
People accomplish things people dream of. For as goddamn stubborn as you can be, infuriating as you can be, you know, you did a lot. People know your name. And ultimately, even if you are in Washington, you know where home is.
I know.
Yeah.
I know leaving is the right thing to do. by me. But you and I both know I never do the right thing by me, so this is a foreign concept.
Washington will be lucky to have you. You really will. Lane is lucky to have you.
I was thinking it was crazy. She went from not wanting me in the club to being with me.
Yeah. Strange concept.
Very. I think I finally reached a point where even though I miss you, I've come to terms with everything that happened. Minus the whole Faraday murdering my sister bit that I could have done without, you know?
You know that. Look, I'm not trying to. Yeah, I don't know. Reopen old wounds. But everything that happened with me was my decision. I was given complete control over it.
I know.
Lane gave me the out. And it killed me. Metaphorically speaking. Or figuratively, I think. I don't know. I don't think anymore. I'm all being dead thing. But it was my choice.
I know.
Everything that happened was what I wanted. Be frustrated, yes, but I went out on my terms.
I know.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Didn't make it suck any less, you know?
No, I know.
I used the last of the spice that I had.
So that's that then, huh?
Well, unless I can get a Babylonian to ship me some up to Washington. But I don't. I need to tell Lane about it.
You don't have to. You don't have to. It's probably fine. It's not like you're having any hallucinations or anything.
Not about just about the usage of it. Lottie was on my case about it. The draw is pretty gnarly.
Oh. I don't know what to say to that.
Veronica, you're an idiot.
No. Just, enjoy the ride, okay? You got a lot of good things coming.
Yeah.
love you.
I love you too.